So it is October 22nd, 1:57 a.m. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this yet, but I wanted to just make it while I was in this place mentally. These last few weeks have been very uncomfortable for me. It's been up and down. One day I can feel like I'm on top of the world, that I can conquer anything. And the next day I'm like crying my eyes out, like, what's going on? I'm scared, uncomfortable, don't know what to do. My life is shifting in so many different ways. So my sleep patterns have been off. I really haven't been able to sleep, or sleeping too much. Just kind of all over the place. And I just have to, be honest of where I am and what's going on, because I know that there's so many people that need that realness, that transparent experience or whatever. I don't even know. Honestly, half of the time when I open my mouth, I don't know what I'm gonna say, or when I do videos, I don't know what I'm gonna say. So I just kind of speak from my heart. But tonight, and I'm hoping I don't cry, but if I do, whatever. I've already been crying. I cried my eyes out. I've been so emotional because I see what God is doing in my life, and I'm very grateful, very, very grateful that He is moving, He is shifting, He is showing Himself, He is moving mountains, but also I am very uncomfortable. It is very scary. So I just wanted to just kind of share what a night of healing looks like, because we often, I know I do, I'm always talking about, I talk about, how it is hard to heal. It is hard to face those demons and face those things within yourself that you're fighting with each and every day, to battle through that depression, to battle against that anxiety, to face the fears, to face the self-doubt. And I just wanted to kind of give a real video in real time of what I'm experiencing at this moment. And I know I've did videos before, but not more recently, within my journey of self-love, and just getting to a place of peace and loving myself more, and just knowing my worth, and just changing my life and transforming. But couldn't sleep tonight, and I just started praying. I started talking to God, like, God, just what is it that you want me to do? And I have a very good relationship with God, a very close relationship where I have been led to just get closer and closer to Him. It's not easy being uncomfortable, but when you have a relationship with God, He guides you and He gives you comfort, He gives you peace. And that's how I can determine and tell what's for me and what's not, because whatever is for me will bring me peace, and what's not will make me feel uncomfortable. So tonight, as I'm praying, I just began to talk to my inner child, talk to the old me. And a message came to me earlier, and I meant to do a video, but I didn't. I've been running all day. So here it is, 2 a.m. And the message, somehow God wanted the message to get out. But it was placed in me that the old me can't come with me. Like, we often talk about how everybody can't go when you go into the next level in your life and you like succeeding and you doing good and that type of thing. And I had kept hearing, I've always heard, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go with you. That friend that's not good for you, that's toxic, that man that ain't really your man, but you think he your man, and that you love, but you can't walk away because it hurts, and he probably the best man you think you deserve, and or that man that is beating on you, and or that person that's just toxic, or that person that's just not good for you, that person that really isn't beneficial to your life at all. You just keep him around because you're lonely. That friend that is good to go out with and party and get drunk with, or that friend that you call when you got to go bust somebody's tires out. um when you elevating in your life, everybody can't go. It could be family members. um Everybody's not meant to be in your life, and that means even if it is family members, even if it's that best friend, that bestie, that love of your life that you thought was love of your life. Like, it's so many different factors to it, but something came across me. It was like, everybody can't go to where you going, not even the old you. And I'm just like, whoo, God, that's something different for me. Like, that spoke to me. It's just something that just hit my whole. So, and the reason why I feel like that's true is because you have to shed yourself of all those things that are not aligned with where you're going. Everything that you've learned from birth, you were born happy, free, with a big heart, with big ideas, full of love, like innocent. And as you grew throughout life, you were influenced by other people, whether it be classmates, friends, family, whoever may have been around you. Your life began to shape according to who and what you went through, who you met, who you were around, what you've been through, what you experienced. So you took on all of that, and all that set on you. And then you started to believe that whatever was happening to you determined who you were, determined your value, determined the love that you deserve, determined. You let all of these things dictate how you felt about yourself, because that's what you saw. And not saying that it's not normal. I don't know. Maybe it's normal, maybe it's not, whatever. But when you don't have any positive reinforcement, positive guidance, positive um, positivity, love, whatever in your life, if you get, and I'm, I'm gonna take it a little bit more personal, honestly, because I feel like this what I'm here for. This what I came on here for. Um, Me, I'm gonna speak from experience. From a very young age, I was looking for love because I didn't have it. I didn't experience it very much because I was um just didn't have it. I didn't, my father wasn't there, and I didn't feel like I got that love that I deserved from my mother. So it's kind of like every person that I came across, I was constantly attaching myself and clinging to them because it was like, okay, somebody loved me. It's something that I'm missing And it was love. I was looking for love. So everybody that I came across, I was trying to fill this void. I was trying to find this love. I was trying to figure it out. And when I wasn't getting it back, when I didn't feel complete, when I felt like I wasn't getting what I was supposed to be getting, I felt rejected. I felt unworthy of love. Wow, you don't love me? Wow, you don't want me? Wow, you don't want to be my friend? Wow. And this is, I remember as far as from kindergarten, like pre-K, young. I just remember being in such a small, like age and setting. And we used to eat our lunches and breakfast and stuff in the classrooms. And it would be something so simple as me wanted to sit by a certain individual, and when they didn't want to sit by me, I felt rejected. And it was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me at a very young age? And it's like that followed me throughout my whole life. So every time someone rejected me, it made me feel unloved. It made me feel unworthy of love. It made me feel rejected. It made me feel like something was wrong with me, that I was missing something, that it was something, and it started to like eat at me. And it was something so like deep that it was like, what's wrong with me? And it just was something that sat with me and it stuck with me. But as I was laying here praying, and I just began to speak to my inner child, and I called my inner child baby girl, because I never had anyone to really call me any nicknames or anything cute, I guess, from when I was a kid. It was just like I was just a kid, that was just a kid, whatever. I never had terms of endearment. It was never felt like that lovey-dovey type of feeling. It was just like whatever. So I called my inner child baby girl. And I've been doing a lot of talking with my inner child about the things that I had experienced growing up. And as I'm sitting here having a conversation, it's what I'm saying. And I'm like, baby girl, all those things that happened to you weren't a reflection of your worthiness, wasn't a reflection of your value, it wasn't a reflection of the love that you deserved. All that self-doubt, it don't belong to you. All that feeling unworthy don't belong to you. You not feeling like you're not enough. You feeling like you're not enough, that doesn't belong to you. All those lies that don't belong to you. All of that that cheating don't belong to you. All of that, all those friends that hurt you don't belong to you. All of those things that happen to you, it doesn't equal your worthiness. It's not your value. What happened to you, those people that did those things to you were hurting inside. The only way someone can hurt you in such depth and cause you so much pain is if they are in pain themselves. And it was, I believe I spoke on this before, but it's just something that I wanted to come back, because I felt that at this moment maybe I just need to kind of bring it up again, because it did something for me different this time. The more I talk to my inner child, the more free I feel. The more I'm able to be open and honest and understand why I am the way that I am, why I went through those things. And I just began to cry, and I was like, every hurt, every pain, every lesson, every blessing, every smile, every joke, every experience, every every day, every second, every minute, every person, everything that I had ever been through was all leading me to where I am now. And I was like, if those things didn't happen to me and they happened for me, Why does it affect me so much? And I was like, it's because I was attaching myself to these things, to these people, to these experiences, to these situations. I was attaching myself and I was holding on to these things because I was identifying, if this is what happened to me, then this means this is who I am and this is what my life is about. And I was like, who said so? Who said that this had to be what I identified myself with? Who said because I was hurt that I will always suffer? Who said that I had to continue to suffer all my life? Who said that I was not worthy of love? Who said those things? Who is responsible for all these things? And I was like, me. I was the one who, when that friend told me, or that quote unquote friend told me that you ugly. Oh, that you would have never, you wouldn't know what she told me. You wouldn't be shit if your dad wasn't white. You only got long hair, and you cute because your dad is white. Her not even knowing that I wish that I was the same color she was, and she was, brown skinned. And she probably don't even know that she what she was saying at that time, and what that meant to me, and how that was literally when I was like maybe 9. But it stuck with me because it hurted so bad, and I was like, why did this sit with me? Now I'm like, I'm questioning everything because I want to change. I want to be different. I don't want to hurt forever. I want to heal. I want to grow. I want to learn. I want to figure out, why am I the way that I am? I need to learn myself. Who am I? Why am I here? What's my purpose on this earth? What do I need to be doing? And I just started questioning everything. And I was like, why did I hold on to that? Why did it hurt me? Why do I still remember that? And I was like, oh, okay. Got you. I was already hurting inside. She had to already been hurting inside. Now, this was a girl that I was playing with, like, a lot, as a kid. And I never knew she had a issue with me, or the way that I looked, or anything about me. We used to play. We was like little besties or whatever. And I was like, wow. And I think we got into an argument over something. I don't even remember what we was arguing about, but I just remember her saying that to me. And I was like, dang, that's how she feels. And as I'm laying here, I remember, and I realized, like, she had to be really hurting inside for her to say that to me. Not only that, she was conditioned to think that way. So for whatever reason, she felt how she felt because of something that she was conditioned, something that was passed to her, something that she heard, something that she was given from somebody else. So I was like, well, if she didn't know, and she was hurting me because she was hurting, and then I got hurt, and I just kind of started like retracing it all in my mind. I was like, wow, so what can I do now? What am I supposed to do now? I don't even know where this girl is in life, what even, whatever. But I was like, what now? Like, she can't take back what she said to me. She can't take back the way that she made me feel. And I was like, okay, Sierra, so now it's up to you. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue to hurt? Are you going to continue to internalize? Are you going to continue to let it bother you? Are you going to continue to let it make you feel like what she said was true? What she said was what she said true? No. It's her opinion, her belief, whatever. But it hurted me because I was hurting. I didn't love myself. I felt some type of way about my color. I felt some type of way about my dad being white. I felt some type of way about my mother being with a white man and making me so light. I felt some type of way about myself. She just brung it out. She just magnified it. Now, where I should have learned a lesson at that time, I didn't, because I didn't have that knowledge. I just knew that it hurted my feelings. Not knowing, not understanding why, or whatever the case may have been, because I was so young and I didn't have someone to go to and say, hey, I'm hurting. This hurted my feelings, blah, blah, whatever, whatever. So what happened? I bottled it up, kept it to myself, held it in all these years. And now I'm finally having to deal with all of these things. But this is what healing looks like for me. This is what everybody's journey is different. But this is what healing looks like for me. Healing is 2 a.m. bawling your eyes out. I don't know if you could tell I was just crying. My eyes puffy, but I bawled my eyes out and I just started speaking life into myself. Something that I didn't know how to do before. That was something I had to learn. So just like all those things, all those bad things, all those bad habits, all those things, those limiting beliefs, those things that people told you wasn't capable of, people who told you couldn't do stuff, people who doubted you, who put that self-doubt in you, that self-doubt is not yours, that fear is not yours, those limiting beliefs is not yours, that negative self-talk, that's not yours. You know what that is? Other people putting their feelings, their expectations, their experiences, their negative thought, their negative self-talk, their I was going back to all the people who hurt me in my mind and I was like, that person was hurting before they even met me. That person was hurting before I even knew who they were. They hurt me because they were hurting. They didn't have nothing to do with me. But at the time, I didn't know that. I was blaming myself. Like, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? What could I have done right? What could I have done different? What did I do? Why you don't love me? And I was like, there was nothing that I could have did to fix those people. And I'm talking friends, relationship, family members, whoever. I didn't cause that pain. I didn't hurt them. They came to me hurting. They came to me already messed up. And what happened? They messed me up because they was messed up. And this is why it's important to heal before you bring other people along with you on your journey, whatever the case may be. Because if you don't have some type of guidance, some type of I don't know the word I'm looking for, some type of way that you're going, and you just like you hurting, you in pain, and you self-sabotage, you got negative self-talk, you not working on yourself, you just all over the place, you running yourself to the ground, you not resting, you not taking care of yourself, you not loving yourself, you not investing in yourself, in your body, your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, you not doing nothing to invest in yourself. Like, leave them people alone. Leave them people where they at. Whether if it's you, you leave them people where they at, and if it's those people, you leave them people where they at too. But I just wanted to share, you know, some of my thoughts. I know I was rambling on, but all in all, let go of that old version of you. They can't go with you. If you are trying to heal, if you are trying to grow, if you are trying to learn, if you are trying to love yourself more, or if you are trying to go to the next level, you have to shed that skin, that spirit, that hurt, that pain. You got to look at it like it's a shell, and you have to literally shed it, let it die, release it, and move on. Move forward and let it go. That old version of you can't go. And I'm talking to myself too, just so y'all know. I am talking to myself, and this is why it came to me, because I put a post up earlier that I'm in a very transitional phase in my life. I am shedding pretty much the rest of the old me that's been holding me back. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But you can't go. Because if I hold on to you, we're going to continue to procrastinate. We're going to continue to have negative self-talk. We're gonna continue to procrastinate, to have, what did I say, procrastinate, to have self-doubt. We're gonna procrastinate, or we gonna still identify with depression. We're gonna still identify with poverty, with the struggle. We're gonna still hold on to all that negative energy and all them toxic behaviors that is not getting me nowhere. We're going to still hold on to, and I say we because I know that I have to separate myself. It's me and then it's you. And you got to go. The old me can't go where the new me is taking me. I'm going to make you proud. I got you. Like, I'm going to wave at you from, you gotta stay over there though. Like you can't go with me. Like, I love you, but you can't go. And just like you leave those old relationships and those negative people behind, and those people not benefiting your life, people you be cutting off, I'm talking to myself, you gotta cut your old stuff off too. Because she holding you back, sis. She is holding you back. Why? Because she don't even believe that you going where you going. Why you want to hold on to her? Let her go. Look in the mirror and say, baby girl, where I'm going, I can't take you. Because if I take you, then my bags is going to be too heavy. And this flight is about to take off. So, I love y'all. Again, I thank y'all for riding with me on this journey. It is a beautiful process. Life is beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Through all the tears, through all the sadness, through all the happiness, through everything, I am still grateful. And every day you get another day, another opportunity to make it better. The old you can't go. Let her go.